Lemurian seed crystals were found in Brazil and are said to give off a yin or feminine energy. Many have a pink-like glow or tint to them, though not all do. Like mine kind of does, but I'd say it's more of a sort of orangish type tint. But so they're not all pink, but instead of shiny like many typical quartz crystals are, most instead appear to be more dull and without shine, a sort of matte look. These Lemurian seed crystals are said to be called such because of the tiny seed crystals planted in the soil of the Brazilian mountains by the Lemurian high priests and priestesses, it's said. All Lemurian crystals have a powerful and unique energy and have striations or horizontal lines on them. And many also have unique markings such as tiny triangles or what appear to be hieroglyphs or just strange, odd type symbols on them. Some say that these crystals stimulate the part of the brain which controls emotion and motivation. Many use these crystals for meditation, spiritual healing, and expanding one's consciousness, among many other things. It's said that these crystals help to create a connection between inner earth, outer earth, and the outer dimensions. But their main purpose is a message of unity for humanity. Thanks.
Hi, I'm going to talk about Lemurian seed crystals. I got one just recently from Amazon. The interesting thing about these crystals is that they have something similar to barcodes. They have lines going through them that appear to have been etched onto the crystal. And some people say that it was etched onto the crystal by a laser. What I find fascinating is that in our modern times, when we go to the store and buy stuff, we have barcodes on our products, and it will give the price of the product and the name of the product. So I find it relevant that these crystals have lines looking very much like barcodes, and I think there's probably some type of information there, but we just don't know how to read it. Now my crystal, I think, came from Brazil. They say that the Lemurian seed crystals from Brazil have a lot of hematite in them, and mine has a lot of rust on it. So I know that there's some type of iron there, and hematite is an iron oxide. This is what hematite looks like. It's sort of a gray material. And this is what is in the Brazil Lemurian crystals. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was I have been doing some research to find out if it is possible that you can store information on a crystal. A lot of websites talk about these Lemurian seed crystals have information in them. Well, actually, scientists are now doing this themselves. They are encoding holographic information inside of a crystal. They are trapping light inside of the crystal. By putting dopants or impurities inside of the crystal, they can trap light and then hold it within the crystal until they retrieve that information. So this is possible, and scientists are just now figuring out how to do this. When they use the dopants to make the crystal impure, it kind of reminds me of the Lemurian seed crystals because these are not clear. They have sort of a matte finish to them. And I mean, you know, it's just not clear at all. It looks kind of cloudy. And so that's what they're doing with the crystals now, that they're storing information, is they're putting impurities in the crystal to store that information. So I think that's what the Lemurians might have been doing. It's also interesting that the Bible in Revelation 4 talks about the throne of God, and it talks about in the middle of the throne of God is a sea of glass like unto a crystal. I found another article that said that not only are they storing information on crystals, but they're now storing information on glass. So it's interesting that what the Bible is talking about is going on right now. And the book of Revelations is very much prophetic. So I think we're going to be hearing a lot more about storing information on glass disc or crystal disc here in the future. Okay, that's all that I have for now. Thank you for watching.